Tandy cakes. I think they're called Tandy cakes. Today we're gonna be doing it with my mom, and I'll show you where she is.
Hi, everybody.
Wait. Oh yeah. Okay.
So, I think Evie told you that we're going to be making Tandy cakes today. So the first step, we need to measure 1 cup of milk. And we're going to heat it up on the stove with a little bit of butter. And we put the butter in. It's 1 cup of milk and 2 tablespoons of butter that I already measured. Put it right in the milk. You don't know how long it's going to take for it to really warm up, but you just have to keep stirring the milk and the butter on the stove until it almost bubbles up like boiling water.
We're gonna pause the video for you guys. So if you're following along right now, you can catch up with all our steps. Okay guys, it's almost ready. You just have to wait a few more minutes and it's almost set. And in the camera it looks a little yellow, but it's really supposed to be white. About at this point, you can start waiting a little bit longer. Because it's almost ready. I'm going to pause the video again. Okay guys, now that the milk is all warm, we're going to set it aside and mix the other ingredients. Okay guys, now we're putting in eggs. 4 eggs. I noticed that one is really light. And it's cool that that one has a hole right in the middle. That one kind of looks like a hat. Listen. Doesn't it look like a hat?
Okay, so next we're going to add in 2 cups of regular flour.
Remember, I'm putting my hands in. But she's gonna wait for me. I'm just washing my hands because I touched it.
Always a good idea to wash hands after you use an egg.
Yeah, because it could give you a tummy ache if you eat too much raw eggs. And because you just don't want egg on your hands the whole time.
gentle little mix. Okay, next we're going to add 2 cups of sugar.
Now, how much sugar? 2 cups.
Same as the flour.
This?
All the way to the top. Like the tippy top.
I tried.
Because you did like to the tippy top.
I couldn't get it.
That's fine.
We just had to add a little bit more because I had kind of trouble mixing it. Well, like putting it in all the way. So we had to put in a little extra.
Make it extra tasty.
A little hard to mix.
Yes. Now we're going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract.
Yes. I'm going to put it in. I'll put the ingredients in the mix.
And next we're going to use a teaspoon of baking powder.
Not baking soda, baking powder.
Right. You have to make sure you have the right one.
Well, you do need baking powder and baking soda.
I actually made a mistake. Baking powder only.
Oh. Okay, never mind. Actually, you don't. My
Okay.
mom was wrong and we got that out and I accidentally said it by accident.
Oops.
And it's not really baking soda too. It's just baking powder.
So it's kind of hard to mix right now because we didn't add our milk yet. I'm still waiting for it to cool off a little bit. We'll have that ready in a minute.
Okay, guys, so it's all mixed up and we sprayed the pan and got that ready.
Now we're going to add the milk.
And now we're going to add the milk. And once you get the milk, you have to mix like all the powder in. Before
Milk is
you
still
put it-
hot.
And be careful because the milk is still really hot. Okay, the milk. We're going to come back to you guys when this is all mixed. Okay guys, we're almost done and as soon as I'm done we can pour it in the pan. Good to do a double check to make sure there's not any powder hiding in there.
Okay, so now we're ready to pour it in the pan.
Now we're ready to pour it in the pan.
What we have is a big cookie sheet. Some people call it a jelly roll pan, and we sprayed it with cooking spray so the cake wouldn't stick to it. So we're going to pour that in. I'll help scrape out of the bowl. And then you're going to cook it in an oven at 350 degrees,
350.
20 to 25 minutes.
20 to 25 minutes.
Okay, so we're gonna put it in the oven now.
We're going to come back to you when it's done cooking.
Okay, now our cake is done and is cooling. So Evie is chopping up some chocolate. We have 2 bars of Hershey's chocolate and some semi-sweet chocolate chips we're going to add to the bowl and melt. It's going to be the topping for our cake.
We got both kinds of chocolates because we didn't have enough of one to fill up the whole cake.
Right, the recipe really calls for all chocolate chips.
Yeah, but we didn't have like enough chocolate chips for the whole cake, so we have to use chocolate bars too. And that probably won't hurt. It'll just make it taste better and chocolatier, maybe, or the same. Comment down below what type of chocolate you guys would prefer. White chocolate, dark chocolate, or milk chocolate. I really don't like dark chocolate. I like milk chocolate and white chocolate best. Okay, now we're melting the chocolate. Might take a little while. And we're putting the bowl over the really hot water in a pot on the stove. Okay guys, I'm back and my mom is working on the chocolate, and while she's doing that, I'm going to put on the peanut butter.
Quick and daddy tip, it's good to put peanut butter in different spots rather than build it up in the middle.
That's what I was going to do.
Guest star Daddy. So Evie's spreading on the peanut butter. And there's no rule about how much peanut butter on this dessert. You can put as much or as little as you want.
Yeah, if you're not a big peanut butter fan, you don't have to put a lot. A few dabs is okay. And you don't have to worry about making it messy because you're just going to cover it up with chocolate.
Right. The only rule really is you want to make sure there's peanut butter spread around the whole cake.
Yeah.
But it can be as thick.
Not like mine.
Right. Well, we're still working. Almost there.
Maybe not. Okay, so it's time to put the chocolate on. We got the peanut butter all spread out. And that's time. We don't know if we have enough chocolate, but we'll try it.
Just spread the chocolate all over the peanut butter. And then, when it's all spread around, we put it in the refrigerator until the chocolate gets hard. looks like we have enough after all.
Yeah. So now that the chocolate's done, let's put it in the refrigerator. Or is that the freezer? Okay, refrigerator. For how long?
Until it gets hard.
Until the chocolate gets hard. Okay, now that we spread on the chocolate, I decided to do waves on mine because it looks really cool. And now we're gonna put it in the refrigerator until the chocolate gets hard.